Candles and home decor are popular items all year round. On this month's Eye on the Anthracite Region, we visit Loki and Layla Candle Company in downtown Pottsville, where they have a wide variety of products, all of them made right here in their Mad Lab. Let's do a little shopping.
Born and raised in this area. I actually grew up over in St. Clair. Very different growing up. Always liked designer things, always liked colognes, perfumes. Went to school for IT, actually went into the IT and biomed field for a couple of years. Went back to college and finished my bachelor's degree in business. Ended up working for a pretty large fashion company. I worked out of their offices up here in Pottsville. Before I got let go, I was actually working with candles and things like that. It was something that I was really interested in for a long time. I had some knowledge on making candles and stuff from my uncle. My fiance is a candle fanatic. Ash, who is also a 50% owner, she's my rock with this. Just kind of like locked myself in the house and spent the next couple of months really focusing on making our product, which was the Loki Layla Candle line at first. So Loki and Layla was our dogs, Birdie's mountain dogs. It hangs right over there. I see it every time I'm at the checkout counter. I just kept adding brands. And then the business kind of just grew. We would add different markets to go to, kind of do off the wall things like brew festivals and things that you wouldn't see a crafter or a candle company at. We opened up a store at the north end of Pottsville up until COVID. As we were growing these stores, I was putting a lot into our online sales. You don't realize how much room something like this takes. Our kitchen wasn't a kitchen anymore, it was a workshop. This store didn't come to fruition until 2022. The store was our way of getting it out of the house. Now we're able to keep expanding and making more product and adding things that I've been holding off on. Let me wrap that up for you and put it in a bag. I built the company backwards. The business elements to it, I created those first and then made the products after. I had the love for it. I was making soap for myself for a while, but I never sold it. It was a lot of trial and error. I do probably on average 300 to 400 bars of soap a week. And I'm just going to add the olive to what's already the coconut and shea melted. Everything is pre-measured. You slowly add the lye. You can see the gas now rising and it getting super hot. It gives off a pretty nasty chemical smell as well. My science teacher would be absolutely loving this right now. So I'm adding the lye solution directly into the melted oils by using heat from the crock pot. I'm essentially taking what would be a 4 to 6 week cold process and smashing it together in an hour. Sometimes it will literally start boiling over. I had a lot of really great people along the way that really were able to help me out with the whole process. I make everything in here. This is our Loki Layla line. This was the first line. It's 16.5 ounce double wick candle. Burn time's about 100 hours on these. Are Get Some military candles. This is my soap lines. My tallow soaps are a collaboration with us and Honeybrook Farms. Tallow has been used since like the dawn of man to make products. Since we used every aspect of an animal, what a better way to be sustainable than be able to do something like that. My soaps, low ingredient soaps, last a real long time, but most importantly, extremely good for people with sensitive skin. Over here is going to be my bath product. So I have the shower steamers. Down here is going to be the bath salts. The pop culture line of candles. This was our third line that we added. Pop culture references, things that we like, movies, TV shows. I do DIY perfumery. I go through all of the different notes and kind of mix things with people. Today we are going to make a perfume. We are going to use a mixture of almond and jojoba. This is a general perfumer's guide. So you're going to have your base note, which is going to be vanilla and amber today. You're going to put about 20 drops into the container there.
All right.
20 drops of lavender in there. At around 15 or so, start smelling it and see if it gets too strong with the lavender.
That's enough.
And then for a top note, an orange, a teak wood. You could mix them. You could do both too.
Let's do both.
And smell it as you go. Make sure it's not going to get overpowering for you.
Oh, that's nice.
Orange oil makes everything better. So now teak wood's going to help mellow it out, but it's also going to give it a little bit of a muskier scent.
Okay.
Now we're going to add maybe like 3 drops of bergamot. It brings out citrus more.
I like the smell of cloves.
Lavender clove is one of my biggest sellers.
1, 2, 3.
Is that something you would wear, or do you want to add something else to it?
No, this is nice.
Okay. These are my waters. I make natural insect repellent, rosemary hair treatment sprays, rose water sprays, and then over here is going to be my peppermint refreshers and lavender relaxing sprays, deodorants, and my body butters. I have the class where people can come on in, BYOB night or birthday parties. We do candles, skincare products, things like that. But then I do professional classes. A couple of celebrity clients who wanted to have their own candle lines for businesses that they were opening up. It's a lot more in depth. If this gets someone else to go out and make their own product, why not? When you're a small business owner, you do 120 hours for yourself instead of 40 for someone else. And it's true. I love what I do. Let them take home something they enjoy. That to me means the most. I grew up, I hated the area. I moved down to Florida, but it wasn't home. You miss the mountains. As silly as that sounds, the history of Pottsville, I love. And Pottsville alone had like 23 businesses open in the last year. You have these people that are successful in what they're doing that are using that power to make a difference, and that was one of the reasons why I wanted to come back. I feel like Pottsville could have an amazing future, and I really feel like the people that are in charge now are really going to be able to push that.
Don't forget to make an eye appointment at Pottsville Eye Specialists real soon. Our beautiful office is located on West Bacon Street. Thanks for watching Eye on the Anthracite Region. See you next month.